Today is May the 5th. And when you think of May the 5th, what do you think of? Like, what is today? Some may say Cinco de Mayo, which is typically a Mexican holiday, but it is observed by people of Hispanic heritage. Today is also Japanese Children's Day. And of course, today is Luffy's birthday. So when you think of Luffy, right? Oda at one point gave the countries that the Straw Hats would be from. And Luffy was from Brazil. And also with Luffy's personality, being as childlike as it is, May the 5th, I don't think it was any coincidence, right? I think Oda had a plan, and that just goes to show how much he thinks about things like this. And because of that, we're going to talk about Luffy today and why Luffy is an amazing character. Probably the best shonen protagonist. But before we do that, right, if you did not know today was Luffy Day, sub to the channel and drop a like as well. And if you did know it was Luffy Day, you gotta sub as well because you're one of the GOATs and you are an individual deserving of respect. But let's talk about Luffy. These are my unfiltered thoughts about Monkey D. Luffy and why I think he should be appreciated. It's really easy to criticize what Luffy represents when you look at formulaic elements of what a shonen consists of. And that's saying a lot, so let's break it down a bit. Shonen MCs, they have a typical way they operate and typically how things shake out for them throughout a story. And so while Luffy may deviate from time to time from these typical elements, it's pretty much in line from some of our favorites, Gon, Naruto, Goku, Yusuke. But I do think, as a whole, the story of One Piece is as successful as it is because of how Luffy is as a character. It's ingenious, in my opinion, how Oda has crafted Luffy and the story around Luffy, which is representative of Oda's creativity. And honestly, that's what Luffy's known for. Luffy's one of the more creative characters in shonen history. But one thing that's typical for a lot of shonen is that they fall into this box of being a hero. Now, Luffy does perform heroic acts all the time, where you can look at what Luffy's doing, saving people and doing all this different stuff and say, he's a hero. He's saving all these people and doing things unlike other characters or other pirates within the story. But Luffy has specifically addressed this, where he said he's not a hero. And the reason why he's not a hero is because heroes, they share their meat. That could be taken a bit weird, but you understand what I'm saying. Luffy basically is saying he's not a hero because pirates, if they find meat, they don't have to share it, they eat it. Heroes, they have to share. And I think that right there tells you how Luffy is as a character. For him, it boils down to one single thing. Sometimes that is all it takes for Luffy to make a decision. And so you can say Luffy's a hero, but Luffy is one of the more selfish characters we've ever come across. And because he's so selfish, that breeds a sense of loyalty that is unrivaled in the shonen sphere. We can look at Luffy's interactions with not only his crew members, but people that he's come across in his journey, where yes, Luffy can hone in on one thing and focus on that thing without deviating. But because he's so simplistic, his moral compass is really black and white. Is this person a good person, or could they be a bad person? And he has an uncanny ability of reading people very well. This has happened time and time throughout the story, where Luffy has done things because he's taken a liking to a certain character in an arc. I would never forget the first time going through the story where Luffy meets Kobe, then they meet Zoro, and after defeating Captain Morgan, they're confronted by Marines. And Luffy went to the point of attacking Kobe, getting in a fight to prove that Kobe had no affiliation because he understood his dream of joining the Marines. That may be overlooked in the grand scheme of things because Luffy has done a lot more, but that showed even the Marines the type of person Luffy was, that he cared about the Marines, the dream of a future Marine, that he did not want to compromise that. And he had just met Kobe. That's the type of person Luffy is. You could say it's heroic, but Luffy did just free a criminal in Zoro. That was jailed unfairly, but that's what he did because he wanted Zoro to join his crew because at the end of the day, it's all about his goal, becoming the Pirate King. But one thing he also does is he respects the goals of his crewmates. But what you love about him is that he also understands he can't accomplish his goal if they don't accomplish theirs. Rather, he chooses not to accomplish his goal without his crewmates. That was specifically said to Sanji in Whole Cake Island. I cannot become the Pirate King without you, and I will wait here even to my last dying breath until you return because you are my valued crewmate and I want you with me. No, I need you with me. I think as a viewer, what you appreciate is how reckless he can be, but sometimes that drives you crazy. The reason why you appreciate it is that Luffy is the gold standard of freedom, but with freedom comes chaos. And so how free Luffy is, it's childlike, but it's dazzling. It is so pure that even when he makes the most reckless of decisions, you can't help but agree because the decision is pure. It's either to further his goal or to help someone that he cares about. He is genuine. He cannot lie. Luffy is pure. That's why sometimes people try to criticize the collateral damage that Luffy causes. And that's why you can say he's not a hero, right? Because he doesn't care of collateral damage. He doesn't care about that. Luffy will go to Impel Down and free how many level 6 prisoners and not care because the goal is to free his brother. He will go to Marineford and he will attack how many Marines he has to because the goal is to free his brother. Is that a pure act? Very selfish, very reckless, but you understand it. He wants to free his brother, his only brother that he, at that point, thought he had left. He just wanted an opportunity. He was willing to die for an opportunity to save his brother. The future did not matter at that point. And that's how Luffy goes about his journey. Some people have said the One Piece is going to be about the journey. It's not about the One Piece. So, Oda has come out and said, and based off of what we know so far with Roger and Laugh Tale, the One Piece is an actual thing. But as a One Piece fan, as One Piece readers, One Piece viewers, can you argue against this journey? The people you've met, how you felt, your adoration for the characters, your genuine love for Luffy. Now, I critique Luffy all the time. His decisions, things that happen for him throughout the story, but genuinely, Luffy carries this story. This story is malleable and created around Luffy's personality. If Luffy changed the way I wanted Luffy to change and mature and develop, the story would not be the same and I would not love it as much. It's a catch-22. Time and time and time again. Luffy's reckless, he's selfish, he doesn't learn, he doesn't listen, but for what reason? Selfish to the point that it's all about me and what I care about. But typically what he cares about is his crew and his dream. How can you judge somebody for going against or declaring war on the world government because they took a crewmate of yours? Reckless as hell, probably shouldn't do it, but damn, you understand it. What about for Zoro and also Mihawk? Acknowledging Luffy's dream is greater than Zoro's, but Zoro seeing just how far Luffy's willing to go to get that. Okay, you're damn right I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman. That's the bare minimum, and that's what you expect because that's what you embody. What about Sanji? Finding the all blue, understanding what it takes. He has to be the backbone, supplying the food, the meat for his captain so he can accomplish his dreams. Nami, what he did for her, saving her from the clutches of Arlong, who had manipulated that young girl to draw maps for him, and she would have forever, for the rest of her life, if Luffy did not walk to Arlong Park with his crewmates and completely obliterate that room that Arlong trapped her in. Nami could roam about and do whatever she wanted, but as long as that room existed, she felt trapped. And Luffy understood that. That's why Luffy as a character is so amazing sometimes, because as dumb as he is, he understands the most complex situations. Because sometimes the most complex situations, they're so simple. I don't care. We're gonna punch through them. With CP9 Luffy, we gotta wait. We gotta go against the world. I don't care. We have to go get Robin. Yeah, but they're so strong. I don't care. Let's get stronger. We gotta go get Robin. Luffy Sanji's gone to Big Mom. I think Big Mom is another emperor. We already have. I don't care. Zoro, if Kaido's going after us, Sanji's in Whole Cake Island. We have to go after him. And then it's like, the captain's made his decision. We just have to follow him. Loyal to a fault. I was thinking of Gear 5 the other day, and Luffy, what he would come up with in regards to Gear 5. And when you think of Luffy and fights throughout the story, this dude is a genius. From different attacks and different ways he's gotten out of fatal situations, he's a fucking kid. At heart and mentally. We see how much he jokes around, but the things he comes up with, no other person would be able to do it other than Luffy. Fusen, pistol, rocket, bazooka, very simplistic ideas, things that he's wanted ever since he was a kid. It's amazing, right? Because Luffy said that his attack will be like a pistol. His fist will be like a pistol. And now it really is. I think sometimes even with a favorite character thing, maybe going forward, I may not even include Luffy because he should be in a section of his own. When you think back to every arc and the reasons why we love this story is because of the decisions Luffy made and how who he is encapsulates what makes One Piece great. Freedom, friendship, and dreams. That's what Luffy cares about. And he embodies that to the T. He's reckless, he's selfish, he's stupid, he jokes around too much, he hasn't changed, he's short, but then it's so amazing because now you think of all those things I said about Luffy. All I can think of in my head is when Judge said all those bad things about Sanji, and Luffy said, wait, why is he only saying all the great things about you? And that's who Luffy is. As much as people think I hate Luffy because sometimes I criticize him and his decisions, I understand and appreciate what he means to One Piece. And not only to One Piece, to people all around the world. Being that creative, childlike character that does whatever the hell he wants. And because of that, you live vicariously through him, because you can't live that way. You can't just make a decision and go about it and just have people follow you. Have that special ability where anyone that meets you, they just instantly wants to follow you, just like Odin did. That is Luffy. That is his special power. And the thing is, that's not just because of one thing. It's because everything he's not kind of makes him everything he is. One Piece is a story of dreams. Luffy is the epitome of that. And on Luffy's day, I just want to appreciate that and acknowledge that Luffy, the driving force behind this story that we all enjoy, is probably the greatest Shonen MC and probably will stay that way. But guys, give me your thoughts. How do you feel about Luffy? What do you think about him? Give me your favorite Luffy moment in the comment section. Let's celebrate Luffy today because he's a character, honestly, who deserves to be celebrated. But guys, give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at BragoDAce. Follow me on Instagram at BragoD.Ace. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys all so much. Guys, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I start doubting me, I felt lost.